football, which for a lot of people is much more than a sport, whose players for a lot of people are not just footballers, which is known to make sponsoring brands become more than just brands, but legends. This is the story of two such legendary names, Arsenal and Puma, two sporting giants in their own rights, coming together to create what could be one of the biggest explosions in sporting history. This was a partnership that would reverberate across the sport, across nations. The challenge: drive home the point, clearly, memorably and smartly, that Puma is the biggest gun in a footballer's arsenal. Reveal the new kit where for the first time the Arsenal and Puma logos would be seen side by side. The playing field. A quick view of what we were up against. The holy month of Ramadan, the region's sizzling heat, the continuing World Cup fever, licensing issues of not using any Arsenal player, and yet the goal was clear: create buzz, create involvement among Arsenal fans, of course, but also in the general Puma-loving public, all in one day, the launch day. The game plan. Puma, the sports brand, simply symbolized by the famous leaping silhouette. Arsenal, the football club, symbolized by the cannon, lovingly called the Gunners. Using that as a kick-off strategy, it was only a matter of putting the two together and creating a combustive combination. The idea, quite simply, we went ballistic. The jersey, our hero element, became the target. Shoot a Puma from a cannon onto a jersey. How it worked. The point-and-shoot idea was executed through 3 phases: a warm-up period, an activation event, and a follow-up phase, all showcasing the same idea: shoot a jersey with a Puma using an Arsenal cannon. The massive activation in Dubai saw numerous Arsenal, Puma and football fans come together to get a piece of the action. Queues stretched far, and people were allowed to jump the queue and take a shot if they bought a new Arsenal Puma jersey. Beyond all the crowds that were lucky enough to try their luck at shooting the jersey, were the hundreds of onlookers gathered around the activation to witness the action. Because the activation was Dubai-centric but the launch was regional, we had also developed an app that allowed people from all over to participate. This special app allowed people to practice, warm up, fine-tune their abilities via the many levels, and on the day of activation, they could participate virtually. 14,000 downloads of the app proved that it was a roaring success. Competition was rampant, and as is the case with football, people got emotional. And why not? After all, there was so much to be won. The ultimate title of Puma Gunner, and a chance for that lucky gunner to win a dream trip to London to watch the first Arsenal match of the season dressed in the new Arsenal Puma kit. Competitors fought, audiences cheered, 12 shortlisters fist-pumped, but one winner ruled. And within 3 to 4 days, all the jerseys were sold out. All in all, the successful activation was a boom-tastic launch for an explosive tie-up between Arsenal and Puma. And, all in all, a fitting testament to stronger together.